4 men and 2 inanimate objects, all competing to see who can predict the most games right this NFL season. How will the NFL intelligence on these 4 men stand up to the random chance of predicting between these 2 inanimate objects being randomly picked from a bowl or a Madden simulated franchise? Who will prevail? This is NFL Week by Week Game Predictions presented by Ascent Sports. Welcome. What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Balm here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to our NFL Week 6 Game Predictions. I am being joined today, once again, by the Bull and Madden and no one else. It's just me. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this.
Yo, who the fuck are you talking to? We're not human beings, huh? What's up?
Just kidding. Whole squad here. We are ready to predict the Week 16. It's getting a little bit crazy here, guys. There's a lot of rearranging in the schedule. We're going to try to keep up with it as best as we can. And yeah, we'll just predict what the NFL gives us. Broncos and Patriots last week. That was supposed to be last week, of course, but we're going to be predicting that again because it's now this week. Dolphins and Jets is now this week. And a couple other games got moved. And yeah, they're just, just like the NFL says with the season, with our predictions, just bear with everything. We'll try our best to get everything done correctly. But before we get into the Week 6 games, let's recap how we did for Week 5. And, a little bit, I think, 14 points total with two bye weeks. I forget who got rearranged. I just said the Broncos and the Patriots, and then, the Packers and Lions were on their bye week. But who did the best was actually Isaiah, who got a Isaiah guarantee. A pretty crazy one with the Raiders beating the Chiefs. He went 10-4. Then me and Jimmy both went 9-5. Then Madden and Steven both went 8-6.
Yikes.
Then the Bull with the worst week yet, going 5-9. Oof.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I had this, had the good week, and I'm like 1 win ahead of what Steven was last week. And I did all that just to pretty much catch up to there. And I'm still only I think 2 or 3 games up on Madden now.
Speaking of that, going into the overall rankings, you are 3. You are now 46-30. Madden is 43-33. The Bull in last place, 39-37. Me and Jimmy are still tied now at 54-22, both of us. And then Steven is now 2 games behind, 52-24.
Just need to keep having some good weeks.
Facts.
Isaiah got some catching up to do.
Oh, now you want to talk shit.
Actually, he has some mustard.
Bye.
Key points and note. Nick Foles did beat Brady again. There's one of 4 quarterbacks that never lost to Brady.
Yeah, Nick Foles.
The Falcons lose again.
Who is that? Oh, Mark Sanchez. Go back to him. Sorry, had to say that.
The Raiders beat the Chiefs in a pretty good upset. Chase Claypool, of course, had the game against the Eagles.
4 fucking touchdowns.
Insane.
Yo, let me just say, that game was way too fucking close.
It was.
I don't know.
Oh
Bro,
my god, yeah.
Who's the Eagles receiver? He was
Fulcum?
Yo.
Fulgum or whatever.
I don't know what the hell was going through Tomlin's or Butler's mind and why they didn't put Hayden on him sooner, but that was ridiculous. And I've been saying this shit for this whole season now. If we don't get a sack, we're getting picked apart. And we need that shit to stop.
Dude,
because eventually we're going to face a good team.
Yeah. Dude, we left Fulgham open, wide open.
The whole game.
Twice. And both those times touchdowns.
If you had Fulgham and Chase Claypool starting for fantasy, you easily won.
It was a good week.
Great week.
And the Dolphins freaking demolished the 49ers.
Yeah, that
was one of the upsets I took. Jimmy took it too. 43-17.
Yeah, got their asses spanked.
Dak, of course. I don't know if anyone said it was a season-ending injury yet, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah,
he is.
6 to 8 months after surgery.
Rip. Yeah, the Cowboys is gonna get interesting, and honestly, just NFC East is just I don't even know what's gonna happen there.
NFC East is trash.
The Browns beat the Colts, which sets up 4-1 Browns versus 4-0 Steelers. And Vikings almost beat the Seahawks. Chargers almost beat the Saints. And then we had Tuesday night football. And the Titans just demolished the Bills, giving them their first L, 42-16.
But didn't the Titans practice when they weren't supposed to?
Apparently they practiced on a high school field. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
And Le'Veon Bell got cut.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell did get cut.
Got cut. It sounds like he's
so crazy.
Why did he get caught?
I don't know.
You made it sound like he sucked.
What happened?
He did get cut.
Honestly, I just don't think they wanted to wait any longer. If they would have, it's hard for me to believe they didn't want to take any kind of draft pick or anything. I just think they just wanted to get rid of him. If they would have waited another day, I think a team would have thrown a 6th round pick at them or something.
Alright, so those are basically what happened week 5. Let's move on and predict the week 6 games. Alright, jumping right into Sunday at 1 o'clock because Chiefs and Bills were Thursday night, but that got moved to Monday because the Bills can't play Tuesday and then on Thursday. That'd be crazy.
Oh, so there's no Thursday night game. Wow.
Yeah, no Thursday night game. Got replaced with Tuesday night. But the first game we have is Texans at the Titans. I'm going with the Titans, especially if they play like they did tonight. I know, they're due for an L with karma, but I don't think that it's gonna come to this Texans team. I think they'll be able to beat this just because of they're better.
Yeah, I got the Titans too. And they're
agree,
home.
Titans.
So they are due for an L, but not this game though.
I too have the Titans. I still think they suck though, honestly. I don't know. I don't see it, but
that's how I feel about the Browns.
The Bull is also going to take the Titans, and Madden is going to take the Titans to 24-17. Alright, next up we have the Ravens at the Eagles. Yeah, I'm going Ravens here. I'm not gonna say it's an easy pick anymore because every time I do that it doesn't work out. But yeah, I'm going with the Ravens. I think they'll easily beat the Eagles. Maybe there's an upset here. Maybe Fulcum goes off again. But yeah, I'm going Ravens.
Yeah, same. Ravens.
Same.
Ravens are just better than the Eagles, period.
Yeah.
But the Eagles are home.
Eagles are home, but
I could see this being an upset.
It could be an
But
upset.
I just don't think the Ravens are going to lose. They tend not to lose to bad teams. A trait which I wish the Steelers could.
yeah, me too. I wish
they take care of business.
Yeah, they seem to play cleaner football too when it comes to this. They don't play too close with at least nowadays. The Bull is going to take the Ravens too, but Madden is going with the Eagles.
Oh man, the Eagles are going to win.
22-20.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, imagine.
Call this a bird bowl or a bird bath, if you will. Eagles versus Ravens.
Is that what we're going to call it, Brenden?
A bird bath.
That's what we should.
Double B.
Double B.
Brenden Birds.
BBA.
The Brenden
Bird Bulls. Let's move on. Next up, we have the Falcons at the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings. I can't pick the Falcons anymore.
Yeah, Vikings, bro. I just can't. No.
Even though they just fired their head coach, finally, I just, this is, I can't even. Oh, no, there's an eyelash in my eye. You guys can't see that, but because we use graphics over here in Ascent Sports.
Dude, the Falcons are just.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. I
the
just
Vikings
can't.
are terrible too, but the Vikings are definitely.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
They are terrible.
They're not terrible.
I just,
They're
and the Falcons could win this. Like, if they
No.
Yeah,
Isaiah, and quit the Vikings bias that I don't even know why is a thing because you're a Steelers fan.
I don't either.
Because my mom got me Vikings pencils. They were my Madden
15
team.
years.
So what? It sticks.
The Chargers were my Madden team, and I could care less what they do.
I bet.
You'd win that bet.
Yeah, I'm of course gonna pick the Vikings.
But if they didn't fire Dan Quinn, I probably would say the Vikings more convincingly. But because they fired, I'm still going with the Vikings regardless.
I'm going with the Vikings also.
So
They're gonna lose this game.
Well,
they are going to lose this.
probably. The Bull is going with the Vikings, but Madden is going with.
Yo,
They're gonna lose.
Mad's about to go on a run here.
They're about to pass.
Actually, Madden's going with a tie. So
Oh
probably
my
not.
god, I hate Madden.
The third one of the season, the third one of the year, Madden's taking a tie.
Yo, speaking of ties, me and Brenden were talking about, or Brenden and I were talking about this. The Bengals always tie.
Yeah.
They've got like 5 ties in the last like less than 10 seasons.
Yeah, they tied with the
Something like that.
Redskins in like 2016. They just tied with the Eagles. They said like last time, like in 2018, or sorry, 2008, they tied with the Eagles, and like
They did it another time in the early teens.
we were looking at 2014 schedule, and the Panthers tied with the Bengals. Then that's when they made the playoffs at 7-8-1, because they won their division. But Madden's score is 21-21. By the way,
21.
21.
21.
Next up, we have our team, our game. It's the Browns at the Steelers. Oh, this. I'm going with the Steelers, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm like, I know you think the Browns are pretenders, but like they played some good football against the Cowboys. I have to get credit due, and they played some good football against the Colts. They've looked pretty decent. Like they don't have Nick Chubb. Baker might be a bit shooken up, so that's the Steelers. So I'm going with the Steelers, but this is an interesting one.
I'm going with the Steelers also.
I think the Steelers are gonna win, and it's not because like the Browns suck allegedly, but I just think this is gonna be the game where we just come out firing. I don't know why I feel it.
I hope.
Yo, if the Browns
don't
win
think
this
it's gonna
game, I'll never speak another bad word of the Browns again. PSA.
Well, it's 2020. You shouldn't do that anyway. But
Why? Oh, yo, you're like... Yeah, you're something.
Oh man.
It was literally clicking in my head.
Alright. The Bull is actually going with the Browns. But Madden's going with the Steelers 24-22.
Actually, that's a realistic score.
That is, if like
Just because, we're us. But...
I'm scared. Like I'm personally
Fuck the
scared.
Browns. Nah, fuck that. It's gonna be 50-0.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say 27-10 Steelers.
Yeah, it's more like it.
I'm not gonna lie, I like Madden's score. I think it's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be another.
Madden's score.
It's gonna be a nail biter again.
Although I am King Jinx, because if you look at my Twitter, Shit's crazy, bro.
Next up, we have the Bengals at the Colts. I'm going with the Colts.
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 Bengals suck. Excuse me.
You guys ready?
Isaiah, you're doing it?
Excuse me. Bengals.
I'm back on the wagon of the Bengals.
Oh.
I'm guaranteed
The Isaiah.
that the Bengals are gonna win this game.
The Isaiah
The Colts
game.
are garbage. Like they're not good. They're not a good team. I don't care what you say, Steven. I don't care what anybody says. The Colts suck. And so if the Bengals want to get a win, this is the win that they're gonna get. I'm guaranteed.
That's actually.
Okay, well,
I think.
Isaiah, I have a question for you. Then. I have a question.
Okay.
Are you going to be 2-4 or 1-5 in guarantees?
Are you going to suck my dick or lick it?
I'm not gonna lie though.
The Bengals are gonna win this game.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's easy.
For Colts defense is actually like ranked at like the top of like whatever. Like they're like first in a lot of categories. The Colts defense is playing.
We fucking let up like 20 million points to the Eagles.
Phillip Rivers, he's been tweaking. I'm not gonna lie.
He said 20 million.
But Phillip Rivers has been tweaking a little bit. Not gonna lie, but I think they'll be able to get it done with the Bengals. I think he'll be able to bring back a vintage Phillip Rivers, if you will. But it is not an Isaiah guarantee of the week if the Bull doesn't take it too. The Bull's going with the Bengals. Madden's actually going with the Bengals too. They're all jumping on the bandwagon.
I can't even get a lead on these guys.
Definitely losing.
31-21.
No, now I know I'm gonna win it because I won't get like an extra point ahead of Madden if I do.
What you picked, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Colts.
I'm sorry. I just forget sometimes.
Yeah, we all just jumbo in there.
yeah. Sometimes that happens too. Like you and Steven say in sync like a team.
We're a team.
Like that?
Yeah. Exactly like that. Yeah. Next up, we have the Lions at the Jaguars. I'm going with the Lions. They're going to win this game. And I ain't lying.
Lions, yeah. This is a bad game though.
It's not the best.
It's not the best game.
I think however, I'll give a little prediction here. I think the Lions are gonna win big. I think they're gonna Jaguars have been surprising me with how close they've been playing, but they're still not like doing the best. I think the Lions are gonna win big here. I'm just feeling it.
I'm going with the Lions. I was gonna take the Jaguars as an upset, but I just can't. I don't know. Maybe my little tiny bias for the Lions is coming out because I do fuck with the Lions a little bit. But yeah, I'm going with the Lions.
The Bull is going with the Jaguars. They are taking that upset. But Madden is not. He's going with the Lions 21-11.
Not much of an upset, honestly.
Yeah, I could see it. Even though I said they'd win big, but like that just it wouldn't be impossible. I wouldn't be shocked. Alright, next up, we have a game. I think this might have been one of the hardest to pick for me. So the Bears at the Panthers. Both of these teams are due for a loss, in my opinion. Which is why it's hard for me. I'm going with the Bears, but I can really see the Panthers getting this one.
I'm going to go with the Bears.
I'm going to go with the Bears, too. I think when we made those the prediction videos, I had the Bears like doing the best out of us. I don't think I had them making the playoffs, but I had them doing better than I think all of you guys. I think they're all right. So
now, the Bears are just coming off a W against the Bucks by 1 point, 20-19, and the last great year of humanity. And but I'm going with the Panthers. Calling the upset here, so to speak. Even though not really too big of an upset. I just think the Bears are a little in and over their head from that win. And, got the Panthers taking down their confidence. Their overconfidence, one shall say.
See, honestly, Like it's hard for me. Like if the Bears win this, they're gonna be 5-1, and like if the Panthers win this, they're gonna be 4-2. And honestly, that's just like both of those are just like way too high that I expected them to be. So like it's kind of like hard for me to like pick which one's gonna be which. But yeah, I could definitely see the Panthers. The Bull though is going with the Bears to win this game. Madden is also going with the Bears.
Ooh, I'm the lone one.
Yep. But Madden is pretty convinced the Bears are going to win this. They have it 35-14.
Okay, well, I don't think that's going to happen, but...
Alright, next up, we have... Tank Bowl! Shout out to Urinating Tree. But, next up we have the Washington football team at the Giants. And for the first time all year, maybe the only time all year, I am going to take the Washington football team. Clip that because that's probably the only time I'm ever going to say that.
I got Washington as well. This is a terrible game, though. Like the worst game I think I've ever seen in my life.
It's just so.
Yeah, I'm taking Washington with a score of 3-2.
Washington too.
Steven's definitely going with the Giants.
I am going with the Giants.
Yep.
I'm going to be the lone man again. Giants are home too, so.
I'm not gonna lie, they did give the Cowboys a run for their money, but before
Cowboys suck,
I
Yeah.
never picked the Cowboys. I'm not kidding. I literally would have never picked them for the rest of the season ever. I'm not kidding.
Their defense is being atrocious right now. Like I don't know what's going on there. Like it should not be that bad. Like that's crazy. Like that's literally a travesty to like you like on it. That's like even worse than our offense last year to our defense last year. Like that Cowboys offense is way too good for the defense to suck that bad. Like that is insane. I know Dak's hurt now, but that's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
Cowboys are poop.
Whoa, Steve. You said you're the lone man. You're not the lone thing, though. The Bull is taking the Giants as well. But Madden is going with the football team 30-13 over the Giants. I think Alex Smith is gonna have a game. I forgot to say that, but
that's right. He's starting, isn't he?
Yeah, that's my main reasoning. Right? If it was Kyle Allen still, it might be Kyle. I don't know. I think they should start Alex Smith. I think he'll
start Dwayne just for the hell of it.
Dwayne. All right. Next up, we have the Broncos at the Patriots. A game we already predicted last time, but we're doing it again. I don't know about you guys. I'm sticking with the Patriots. I still think they're going to get it done.
Yeah, I have the Patriots as well. And I think when I made the prediction, I didn't know if Cam Newton would be playing. And now I'm pretty sure he's going to be playing. So definitely think the Patriots are going to win this.
Yeah.
I'm with the Patriots too.
Yeah, I got the Patriots as well. They're just better. Period.
The Bull is going with the Broncos, actually. And Madden is going with the Broncos, too, as we saw last week, because I can't re-simulate, of course. 22-21. Close, but...
No cigar.
But I don't think that's happening. Alright, next up, we have the Jets at the Dolphins. This was one of the games that got moved. This was already moved from all the way from week 10. Jets at the Dolphins. I'm going with the Dolphins. The Jets stink, and the Dolphins did not let me down and really, really, really stepped up against the 49ers. Gave me the upset. I'm taking them again. Dolphins. I'm going with the Dolphins.
Yo, the Jets fucking suck.
They're trash.
So I'm going with the Dolphins.
They might get Trevor Lawrence, but I feel bad for Trevor Lawrence.
I hope not.
I hope not,
Yeah, I'm
too.
going with the Dolphins.
I prayed for Trevor's soul.
I'm going with the Dolphins as well.
The Bull is going with the Dolphins. But Madden is going with the Jets, 25-21.
Not gonna happen.
All right, next up we have. Oh, I'm sorry. We're moving into another 4:00 game. That was a 4. I missed it again. I'm like 3 weeks in a row. I missed moving into the 4:00 games. But we have one of the games of the week, I think, and another hard to pick game. We have the Packers at the Buccaneers. This was a hard one. Buccaneers are at home. I think the Packers are the slightly better team, though the Buccaneers are no joke. Their defense has really stepped up, and that's what was everyone's area of concern. And the Buccaneers are getting Chris Godwin back. But I'm going with the Packers. I'm feeling the Packers in this one.
I am also going with the Packers.
I'm gonna go Buccaneers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Packers, and not to, because I just think the Packers are better. And Aaron Rodgers is looking better than Tom Brady.
Alright, the Bull is going with the Packers, but Madden's going with the Buccaneers, 27-21.
Should be a really good game.
This should be this could arguably be Sunday Night Football. In fact, I should, because, in my opinion, up next we have Sunday Night Football, and it's a little bit lopsided of a
That's not
matchup.
an opinion. That's a
We
fact.
have the Rams at the 49ers. Unfortunately, 49ers are just demolished with injuries, and like it's just not like looking good for them. They could have done better without injuries. They could have not. The world may never know. But I'm going with the Rams. Definitely the better
Rams.
team right now.
Especially with the defense. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rams.
Remember when I had them going 3-13?
That was
Sure.
Rams.
Yeah. Wrong.
Wrong.
We're all in on the Rams. The Bulls going with the Rams. And Madden is also going with the Rams.
This means the
24
49ers are going to win.
to 17. It probably is because we were all in on the Bills and the Titans won.
Well, the Bills should have lost that game.
They shouldn't have. I mean, never mind. They got smoked. They definitely deserve
Yeah,
it.
they got fucking destroyed.
Next up, we have Monday evening football. What used to be Thursday night football. A stellar matchup that sounds sarcastic, it wasn't. In the Chiefs at the Bills. And this is tough. This one's tough. This is my second, also one of the hardest. It was Bears and Panthers and Chiefs and Bills. This is hard. This is hard because the Chiefs, both these teams come off of losses, but like the Bills. I really feel like the Bills could beat the Chiefs, but are the Chiefs gonna lose 2 in a row? But I could definitely see the Chiefs beating the Bills.
I'm going with the Chiefs 50-0.
You're
Wow.
tweaking.
Nope. Nope. He said it. He said it. He said it.
Fucking
He said it here,
out here.
bro.
Just saying shit. No,
I mean,
I'm
I'm going with the Chiefs too, I think, but it's gonna be a close one. It's
not
gonna be.
going to be close.
I'm with the Chiefs.
I too am going with the Chiefs.
How do you love New York teams but hate them at the same time?
'Cause I'm a
You
realistic guy.
love the Giants, but you hate the Bills. That's not realistic.
I don't hate the Bills. In fact, they're one of my top 5 favorite teams. Being
But I
realistic.
can't kind of like the Vikings.
No, you
As a
can't.
top 5 team.
I just don't go that hard for money. You do.
I don't really either. This is more of like a joke.
The Bulls going with the Chiefs, but Madden's gonna go with the Bills. 24-17. Oh, I could definitely see that. Oh, man, I'm gonna be mad if the Bills win because. I'm not changing. I'm not changing. I think that Chiefs are gonna win this. I think, but it's gonna be close. Don't let Steven fool you. It's not gonna be 50-0.
When the Chiefs blow up the Bills, I'm gonna remember it. It's the first thing that's gonna come out of my mouth in the next episode.
Why do you think they're gonna blow up the Bills? And what have the
Because,
Bills
bro,
done?
too. Yeah, they got blown up by the Titans. The Titans. The Titans are good, but they're not that good. They ain't Chiefs good.
I think it's worth to note also their number one cornerback in Tre'Davious White is injured. Alright, next up. Actually, lastly, we have Monday Night Football. The
This is a whack game.
Cardinals at the Cowboys. I'm going with the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Same.
Cowboys lost Dak. Big rip. Hopefully he's good. Hopefully he comes back to play.
Yeah, facts. Prayers for Dak. Well, he'll definitely come back to play, but I mean, not for the season though.
Oh, some people
Did
are
he sign a
questioning.
contract or was he on franchise
Dude.
tag?
No. See, like I'm not hearing that franchise tag, but see, I'm not hearing that though because, bro, look at Alex Smith's injury. Did you see the documentary? Like this dude Alex Smith literally almost died. I'm not kidding. I watched the fucking documentary. Dak's
Fucking documentary.
Dak's injury is nowhere near Alex Smith, so Dak's coming back to play.
The bull is going with the Cardinals, but Madden has the Cowboys. Cowboys big too, 42-21.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, definitely not with Dak's injury and how the Cowboys defense is playing. It's just like Cardinals have to bounce back too. Actually, no, they beat the Jets, but they took 2 L's that like they probably shouldn't have.
Probably seen like the 2016 Andy Dalton play.
Yeah, 2015, 2013, with some that kind of Andy Dalton. Who knows?
they're
Maybe
winning
they get
over
that.
2013, yeah, in 2016.
Andy Dalton didn't do that bad.
Alright, so that was our Week 6 NFL game predictions. If you want to see how we do, make sure you tune in next week for Week 7, as we'll wrap that all up like we did this week with Week 5. And then we'll predict the Week 7 games. And if there's any more COVID reschedules and whatnot, we'll just, we'll adapt to it with the NFL, just so you guys are aware of that. And, yeah. That's going to do it for us this week, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike. Subscribe or don't subscribe. Now it's always up to you. I'll see you guys in the next video. You watch it from me. Goodbye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies